All right, let's take a quick look at what that is to grade one of these with a rubric. So I'm going to just pull this assignment up, and it gives me view all submissions, and I hit grade. Now the way one gets around within this is you can click through this to go from user to user, and I'm going to try to go back to my first user here, so I'm going to be on 1 of 10. And you'll see that this says no attempt and not graded. So I will move ahead to the next person. Now if they're past it and I want to give them a 0 versus just giving a 0 in the grade book, I can do this, that's not received. Then I go down to what is the bottom of this, and there is a show save and show next. Let me show you that. So at the bottom of this, once I hit those, I can go ahead and hit save and show next. Okie dokie, now I come up to my next individual here, also says no attempt not graded. Unfortunate that that's going on with this class, but I can still scroll down here. Click these really fast, it goes very rapidly, and I can hit save and show next. Now before I do that, I will point out though that I do have an option here, is I can say I can allow another attempt. As I'm going through this, maybe I have a student that I realize didn't get an appropriate accommodation, or there's some reason for me to think that, so I can say yes, I'll actually leave this open for that individual. I'm going to hit save and show next. Alrighty, and this is submitted, and this person only submitted a single letter, but of course the faux students are just submitting a single letter just to get it out of the way. And I can say that it was right on time. I can say that there were almost no punctuation errors in this. The content was consistently strong, and then the direction following, I told them how to set up the paper, where to put their name, how to double space it, and all the rest of that. So then I've got that. Now with that I can hit save and show next, or I can go up here and hit this little arrow here, and that'll also take me to the next place, but I've got to save. I'll verify that, and now I have another individual here that has been submitted for grading, and now I would actually see the text they'd written in here, or I would see a document they had submitted if I had them doing this, people doing this actual assignment. But once again, this one actually they turned in a little late, and there were almost no errors here. The content was pretty good, and they did a decent job following directions. But what you're going to see is it's a 75, 85, 85, 85. So we're looking at a student who still has a B for all of this B work. So on average, instead of it going down, 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 on average, if it's a B, that's the B they should receive. Okay, now I'm getting up to my last users here, and Irina, it turns out, turned in a little late, but it was almost no errors. It was good, strong material, and she just didn't follow the directions perfectly. And now I'm coming up to my last student, and Jessica did a great job. It was on time. No punctuation errors, which we were studying this week. No content. The content was consistently strong, and the direction following, she didn't format it correctly. All right, so I hit save and show next. And now take me all the way back to number 1 again. So all of these are done, which is terrific. And that is the beauty of using a rubric, is it's pretty easy to go ahead and just muscle through, get the grading done. And you can have set this up with whatever detailed information you would like here when they see it. Okay, so I'm out of there, and I'm just going to click right back out of this whole assignment. Okay, and right off the gate, let me show you that you can navigate through these without grading them and see the various students that you have just by clicking through like that, or better still, you can do a drop down and then skip ahead to, say, Francesca, and then I'll get to hers. So you can navigate like that, but if you want to save what you've done, you've got to come down here and hit save and show next, and reset just resets this one paper, not all of them. Okay, and I had the notified student box here, so as I grade these, it will send out a little message to them that they have been graded. Okay, with that said, in order to get back out of here, I'm just going to go right back to the course itself. And I have all of my categories aggregated. That's the little plus button here. So I come up here and I hit assignments, I hit plus, and now that. And my last assignment in this unit is all the way over here, and it is assigned with rubric to grade, and there are the scores. And this has come up with the average of the various combinations that I did in the rubric, and they just represent as a single score here at the very end.